It's late. You're at your desk, staring at a screen that won't stop glowing. Notifications stack up, one after another. An email from a client, vague, demanding. A Slack message, someone's passive-aggressive jab. Your phone buzzes. A reminder of tomorrow's deadline. You feel it. That tightness in your chest. Your mind starts racing, replaying the day. What you said in that meeting. What you should have said. What they think of you. What you think of yourself. It's loud in there, isn't it? Not the room. Your head. You clench your jaw, trying to keep it together. But it feels like you're drowning in your own thoughts. You're not alone in this. That loop of worry, that urge to react, to fix everything right now, it's not just you. Life moves fast. Too fast sometimes. Emails, deadlines, opinions, they pile up. And your mind, it tries to keep up. But it's exhausting. There's a way to step back. Not to escape, but to find stillness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not the noise around you." That's where it starts. Not out there, but right here, in this moment. If you've ever felt this, trapped in your own head, take a breath. Let's walk through this together. If this feels familiar, leave a small sign below. Not for us, but for someone else who needs to find this pause, just like you did. A like, a comment, whatever feels right. It's not about being loud. It's about helping someone else find a moment of quiet. You ever notice how quick you are to react? Someone cuts you off in traffic, and your hand's already on the horn. A coworker takes credit for your idea, and you're typing a sharp email before you even think. A random comment online, and you're spiraling for hours. It's not the event, it's the reaction. That's what steals your calm. You feel it bubbling up, anger, frustration, doubt, and before you know it, you're not you anymore. You're just reacting. Epictetus said something that cuts deep. We don't suffer from what happens, but from what we think about it. That email from your client, it's just words, until you decide it's a personal attack. That comment online, it's just noise, until you let it define you. Your mind makes it real, and that's where the trouble starts. Think about the last time you snapped. Maybe you fired off a reply you regretted, or you stewed over something small, letting it ruin your night. You didn't lose control because of them. You lost it because you let their words, on their actions, become your truth. It's heavy, carrying that weight. Every time you react, you hand over a piece of your calm. And for what? A moment of feeling, right? It's not worth it. You know it. Deep down. The question is, what do you do instead? How do you stop the cycle? It's not about being perfect. It's about noticing and choosing something else. There's power in a pause. One breath. That's all it takes. You don't need to solve everything right now. You don't need to win every argument. You just need to stop and breathe. Picture this. You're in a meeting. Everyone's talking over each other. Ideas flying. Your colleague, the loud one, takes your idea and runs with it. Says it's theirs. You feel it. That heat rising. Your heart picks up. You want to call them out. Right there. In front of everyone. But you don't. You take a breath. Slow. You let the moment pass. Not because you're weak, but because you're strong. You see it for what it is. Just words. Their ego, not your worth. Seneca said. Delay your reaction, and clarity comes. That pause. It's not surrender. It's control. It's you saying, I choose what matters. Try it next time. When the email comes, the one that stings, Don't hit reply right away. Close the laptop. Take a walk. When someone cuts you off in traffic, don't lean on the horn. Grip the wheel. Exhale. These moments, they're small, but they add up. Every time you pause, you're training your mind. You're building a habit. Not to suppress, but to see clearly. Because when you pause, you're not just reacting, you're choosing. And that's freedom. You can't control everything, you know that. But it's hard to let go. That client who never responds. You replay their silence in your head. What did I do wrong? What do they think of me? You're trying to solve a puzzle with pieces you don't have. Or that project, the one you're pouring your soul into. You're already imagining it failing before it's even done. It's exhausting, trying to control what's not yours. Marcus Aurelius had a way of cutting through this. He said, focus on what's in your power, your actions, your thoughts, your choices. The rest, let it go. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about seeing it clearly. You can't control what they think, what they say, what they do. But you can control this moment, how you respond, how you move forward. Think about the last time you got stuck. Maybe it was a vague email. We need to discuss your work. Your mind went to the worst place. You spent hours, days, decoding it. What if you didn't? What if you read it and let it sit? Not because you don't care, but because you know their words aren't your truth. You can't control their feedback, but you can control your next step. You can revise, improve, to keep going. That's what's yours. Or think about the bigger stuff. The economy's shaky. Your freelance gigs are drying up. You can't control the market, but you can control your effort, your outreach, your focus. One email at a time, one task at a time. It's not a fix, it's a shift. You stop wrestling with what's out there and start working with what's here. It's lighter, isn't it? When you let go of what you can't hold, anger feels good. For a second, it's like a spark, lighting you up. Someone says something, and you're ready to fire back. It feels like power, but it's not. It's a trap. Picture this. You're at a bar, catching up with friends. One of them makes a jab, something about your job. It's casual, but it lands hard. You feel it. That urge to snap back, to prove them wrong. Your heart's racing. Your drink's suddenly too warm, but you don't say anything. You sip, you nod, you let it pass. Not because you're scared, but because you know. Anger doesn't win here. Epictetus said, anger hurts the one who carries it, not the one who caused it. That jab, it's just words. Until you make it more. When you fire back, you're not in control. They are. They set the spark. And you're the one burning. Now picture something else. A family dinner. Voices rising. Your sibling says something. It's unfair, cutting. Everyone's waiting for you to explode. But you don't. You take a breath. You stay quiet. You feel the tension, but you don't add to it. That silence. It's not weak. It's strong. It's you saying, I won't be pulled into this. It's you choosing. Peace over chaos. Anger wants you to react. It wants you to shout, to prove something. But what does it prove? That you're loud? That you're hurt? Silence proves something else. That you're in control. That you don't need to fight every battle to win the war. Next time you feel that spark, pause. Feel it. But don't feed it. Let it fade. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel. Your mind loves to wander. Back to that meeting where you fumbled your words. Forward to that pitch where you might fail. It's like you're living in two places, neither of them real. The past is gone. The future isn't here, but your mind. It's stuck. Marcus Aurelius said, "You only have the present. This moment, this breath. Everything else, it's just noise." Think about the last time you got lost in your head. Maybe you were lying in bed, replaying a conversation. What you said, what you didn't say. It kept you up for hours. Or maybe you were worrying about tomorrow. A presentation. A deadline. A what if. Your heart raced. Your mind spun. And for what? You weren't there. You were here. But not really. There's a way to come back. It's not meditation. Not some app. It's simpler. Feel your breath. Right now. Notice your hands. The weight of them. Hear the sounds around you. The hum of the world. That's it. You're here. Not in the past. Not in the future. Right now. Novak Djokovic, the tennis player. He learned this. He used to obsess over losses, over what's next. It clouded his game. Then he shifted. He focused on the point in front of him. One shot, one moment, nothing else. It didn't make him perfect. It made him clear. You can do the same. When your mind drifts, bring it back. Not with force, with focus. You're at your desk, drowning in tasks. Don't think about the whole week. Just this email, this sentence. You're in a tough talk. Voices rising. Don't think about what they'll say next. Just listen. Just breathe. The present is small, but it's yours. And when you live in it, you're not just surviving. You're free. Life's not fair. You felt it. You work hard. Late nights, early mornings. But someone else gets the promotion. To the praise. You're kind. You listen. You show up. But people let you down. Betray your trust. It stings. And it's tempting to let it define you. To think, this is who I am. The guy who tries and falls short. But that's not true. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you. It's how you respond. Your circumstances, they're just the stage. You're the one who writes the story." Think about Nick Vujicic, born without arms, without legs. Most would call that a tragedy. Most would stop there. He didn't. He learned to write, to swim, to live. Not because life was kind, but because he chose. He chose to respond. With strength, with focus, with calm. You're not Nick, but you've got your own weight. Maybe it's a job that's draining you. Maybe it's money, always tight. Maybe it's people who don't see you. You can't change the stage, but you can change your part. You're a freelancer. Gigs are slow. You can't control the clients, but you can send one more email and polish one more project. You're overlooked at work. Again, you can't control the boss, but you can keep learning, keep growing. It's not about winning, it's about moving. One step, one choice. Every time you respond with calm, you're writing your story, not the one they expect, the one you choose. Life's not fair, but it's not your judge. You are. There's a strength in being still. The world's loud, always pulling. Emails, arguments, expectations. It wants you to react, to keep up, but you don't have to. You can stand still, not frozen, not hiding, just present. Think about the last time you walked away. Maybe it was an online argument, pointless, endless. You typed a reply, then deleted it. You closed the app and felt lighter. Or maybe it was a day, chaos from start to finish. You got home, sat down, and just breathed. Noticed the quiet, the weight of your body. That stillness, Seneca said. True strength isn't in dominating others. It's in mastering yourself. When you're still, you're not running. You're not fighting shadows. You're here. Oh, it's not easy. The world doesn't reward quiet. It praises the loud, the fast, the angry. But you know, deep down, the one who's calm, they're the one in control. Next time it hits, the noise, the pressure, find that stillness. It's in your breath, in your silence, in your choice. It's not a trick, it's a practice, one moment at a time. And when you find it, you'll see. The world can scream, but you don't have to. It's late again. You close the laptop. The screen goes dark. You step outside. The air's cool. You feel it on your skin. Your breath slows. Your shoulders drop. The noise. It's still out there. Tomorrow will come with its demands, its chaos. But right now, you're here. This moment, this quiet, it's enough. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to be anything. Just be. And when the noise starts again, you'll know. You've got this. One breath, one choice, one moment. That's all it takes.